yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. That one 28 yards on the ground. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To throw is Rosen. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Preston Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, switch! Hey, 80, switch! Check 52.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
At the Jets' 48-yard line.
They'll run here with Ballage. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 3rd down, Rosen. It's complete to Graham. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
Ballage. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them. They've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Check. Walk 54. Let's go, D.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Balaj. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Put that team on the clock. Hey, watch in. Check 3. Check 3. Right.
Here's a run with Balaj. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Kalen Balaj, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. He was the leading receiver for the Jets a season ago. Robbie Anderson, 50 catches, over 750 yards, and getting more and more comfortable with Sam Darnold. Now a year plus under their belts collectively. You'd figure that those numbers for Anderson might be trending further north.
Undercoach. Hey. Hey, check right. Watch it.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. Anunwa's got it, complete. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down.
That's another Jet 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Rush in. Red 80. 41's the mic. Hey, Haywood. Switch up. Hey, switch gears. L80. Red 80. Hey, high 7. Here we go.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Bell. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 155. Hey, dude. Record. Watch hand, 80.
Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This is fielded at the goal line. That's some strong running. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it with Balaj. Pro Bowler C.J. Mosley, the Ravens' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A big play there for the Dolphins. 41 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera... And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Kalen Balaj with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now it's Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
14 yards.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Hey, Echo. Mike Twain, I'm coming after you. Shit, watch this lady.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving.
Check. Red 80.
From the 41, Darnold. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check 31.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down or more inside the 30. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big pickup of 38. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Alert! Hey, Delta! 57 Mike 57. I got you. What?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Alert flow, alert flow, alert flow.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 31, Darnold. And Darnold, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage, the rookie from Maryland. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run a mid-order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Mike 20. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, that QB's trash. Move. Hey, we go Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, 80. Hey, Alpha. Mike 20. Target, 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 target. Slim. Hello, 80.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Roger. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, wahoo! Here we go. Hey, 4-1's Mike. No. Red 80. He's crashing. He's checked out.
Here's Darnold. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Darnold now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Five. Hey, check this out.
Out of the shotgun. Here's Darnold. This is caught. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Mike 20. Here we go. Hey, Mike 20. Here we go. Motion. There we go, Mike 20.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But you're going to do that?
I'm doing it now. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Darnold. He's got it. The tight end, Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 36-yard line.
Go, stop. Mike 20. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Red 80. Go. 20.
Crunch time, defense.
Yellow 80. He's coming. We got double up. Here we go.
Darnold from the gun. Got an open man. It's a noon one. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Man, 80. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Mike, 80. Mike, 41.
Darnold on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
After the sack on first down, Darnold going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 26-yard line. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
41 Mike. Hey, exit. Let's go. Wait, son. 41's the Mike.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Hey, 41's Mike. 41's Mike.
Darnold down to throw. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
We got 4. We got 4.
First down. First and goal.
General West.
41's the Mike.
Man, 80.
Man up deep. Man up deep.
Mike 41. Mike 41. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Here's Darnold. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, but it'll be second and goal.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Better bring red, lady. Twist on travel. Lady, right now, you better bring. Hey, check.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Man, 80.
Check 55 for Mike. Check 55 for Mike. Woo-hoo.
To throw is Darnold, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. The play fake to Ballage. Now Rosen. On the crossing route, complete. It's Grant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I smell fingernails.
Now Rosen on first down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Grant. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Going to give this time to the tailback. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run. 40 worth the mic, 40 worth the mic. Check. Ready?
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On first down, Darnold. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Our time. It's our time. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Lady. Kill. Check. Fresno.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Check 13. Check 13. He's checking. Crash.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Allen's got it complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. Darnold now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. They'll run it with Bell. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Lady weapons. Hey, Steve 6. Red 80. It's up. 55. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared.
From the 31, Darnold. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On first down, Bell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
I got you, punk. Red 80. 55, my God, 55.
Bravo. Lady.
Check 37.
Now Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Crowder. His second touchdown on the season as they are able to cut into that lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20. 10. 5. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Ballage. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Hey, Haywood!
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hello, lady.
Hey, 50. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike.
I got him. Hey, high 7.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Mike 50.
Lady.
Get him. Mike 50. Defense wins championships, baby.
Yo, lady.
Watch out.
He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Well, these guys want to do something positive as this game approaches its end, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, it's really been more indicative of how the game has gone for them.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, Mike 50.
You better be afraid of me. Man, lady. Be afraid of me. Shoot. Lady.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So this one fairly well in the bag as they take over with a 1st and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.